Yo, fellow pawners, owners, and dragon nesters, welcome to a wonderful episode of This is Serious Abyssness. Momojin here, and we are team playing as a defensive paladin on Manticore Hell Nest. My build and gameplay principles will finally be practically applied. Yes, advanced killing will also be applied. No more shadow fighting. Game on. Okay, first stage we have a Gargoyle Fest. Okay, small, medium, big. Light, fire, poison. Which one do you want? Okay, so what happens here is you start up with an elemental aura to boost your defense against fire in case fire gargoyles get out of hand. Okay, so if there is an elemental lord in your party, you would probably want to stick to her as much as possible and aim whatever she aims and keep her within your aura range. Okay, if you don't have any of elemental lords or cleric brothers to boost your conviction aura, go ahead and stick with your pick the strongest physical DPSer on your team and armor break the crap whatever he or she aims. Okay, don't worry much about provoking at the earlier stages because the gargoyles spawn slowly one at a time. Focus on damaging and bringing them down. Okay, I believe yes, when the final gargoyle appears, gargoyle stinger, okay, you can drop whatever you're targeting and armor break that sucker ASAP as much as possible and as soon as possible. Okay, block up for sustenance and keep staggering him as much as you can for your party members. And the problem here is this: if the remaining lesser or minor gargoyles are too many and are becoming threats, right? Stand one side, yes, get your ass one side and start blocking up by your teammate. Give them some breathing space to whack him down. Yeah, this is my end here. I'm like, oh look where you guys are. Like everyone is finishing the job and I'm like, I got rooted there. Can't move. So that was my sign phase. Okay, moving on to the second stage, we have Minotaurs. This is pretty much a very minor stage, right? Okay, so what you do is you run to the release Minotaur as fast as possible, armor break it as soon as possible. Keep doing armor break once cooldown is over. Keep focusing on staggering and doing your physical damage as much as possible. Okay, you don't have to worry about them not aiming what you are aiming because usually they come up one at a time. Okay, so what happens here if your party is not staggering it like nuts and the Minotaurs, if your party is staggering it like nuts and they can't do nuts, yeah, you probably continue damaging it and staggering it. It's like it gets even simpler if that's the case. If not, you should start provoking. And here's my fail moment here. Look, I'm like, where are you guys? That armor break, like, where are you guys? And I'm like, oops, they're over there. Yeah, this is actually a fail moment. Yeah, this is not me not paying attention. Okay, so what happens is if you're not if they're not staggering it enough, right, what you can do is actually start provoking and positioning yourself away from the party members and block up, continue to do damage. If the party members cannot take them one by one fast enough and there is too much and there's more than one and it's getting annoying, right, what you can go ahead and do is get aggro and position yourself away from your party members and let the Minotaurs do some butt shows for your members. Let your members enjoy some big mama booty. I know it's a bit vulgar, but what can you do about it? Okay, so remember to toggle up your elemental aura if you have and toggle it off to save mana and continue to heal whenever necessary. Okay, we are on third stage. It's snack time. Snake time means funny pun. Whatever, people usually just ask to spam skills, but that doesn't really work. Let me tell you why, okay? In overall, for us, overall sustenance, as you can see here, okay, what happens, what you want to do is actually get her aggro as fast as possible, armor break her as soon as possible, and get out of there ASAP. And if you can see me, I'm actually trying to get out of her way, and I actually try and pull her around. Actually, this is the reason why I do this is, if you're standing still and you keep damaging her, right, your teammates are actually very easily getting damaged by her splash damage, just because of the nature of this boss, her being thin and agile, and her attacks being successive and nastily, and have nasty AoE. So the more effective method here is to pull around like this, and if you're in the mood, go ahead and sing, I want nobody but you, I want nobody. Yeah, and there you have it, finish her off. Yeah, I was gonna cover something else, but if it's too fast I can't do anything about it. Okay, heal whenever necessary, like I said. Moving on to the fourth stage. Come on, move on. Yeah, I'm sorry if my speech is too fast for you, because this is a very short video, I have a lot to say. Okay, what happens here is, you call it Golem and I call it Teddy. What happens here is you want to go in and get aggro from it by sprinting into it. Too bad here I don't get aggro because the freaking smart warrior got it. Okay, if he's gonna get it, what you can do is actually still help your team kill off the minor golems. That's the best you can do. Whoever just attracted, he's gonna get it. Can't do much for that. And then come on. But he really, if you can, right, sprint as fast as close to him as possible, and slowly block his attacks. Like here, right, we managed to take down his invincibility. Once he's done, rush in as soon as possible, and with your movement-based skills and armor break it as much as possible and as fast as possible. Provoke it and position yourself at such a way as the giant golem will face his back towards your teammates, and you want to wall hug, you know what I mean? So when you see he keeps attacking like that. When he does his rollout thing, the thing about you wall hugging, and when he rolls out, right, he'll roll out against the wall on which you are standing, and that is actually very good because he doesn't waste your party's precious opportunity to damage the crap out of his butt. Like you see right there, he ran away, and then you have to come and play catch up with him. Yeah, and continue beating his butt. So the thing is, if your party can't kill it in time, right, continue to block up and buy time for your party members. Like I believe here right now, yes, I got the aggro. I go ahead and block up, and I just stand in front of him. I just play a little dancing with Teddy. Giant golem stone. Yeah, let's see how much time I can buy for my team. I will go ahead and block, and then Stance of Faith. Blah blah blah. Yep, and of course heal whenever necessary. Yeah, and look at here. The thing about him, right, is when he does his skills, right, he usually has a splash attack. Try to target it, move it away, position yourself in such a way. And this is like, I went ahead and Divine Avatar, I'm like, what the hell? He just died. His HP just went down right after an armor break, thanks to the Bowmaster. Okay, right now we are moving on to this last stage, the boss stage. Manticore, more like black chicken. Fuck! I'm sorry. Anyway, block up and provoke as much as possible. Since more than 50% of Manticore's attacks are directional, provoking and blocking is still quite useful for your team against this boss. So what you do here is, as per usual, armor break as much as possible and keep doing physical DPS in between armor breaks. Okay, utilize movement-based skills to position yourself appropriately for optimum teammate heals, or Manticore hit bashing whenever necessary. You know what I mean? Use block and Iron Will for blocking most of the time. And the thing here is this: your Stance of Faith and Divine Punishment, save it for this. Look what I'm doing right now. When he's about to do create all those stupid little cyclones, right? Okay, get those skills up, Stance of Faith up and Divine Punishment up. Stand dead center on him, and when he drops those 4 cyclones on you, man, he is for. I know I'm stumbling my words. I better slow down, you know. He is in for a nasty treat right there. Okay, and another situation you actually can use that Stance of Faith and plus Divine combo thing is when he's down to 3 bars of HP or less. Okay, what happens is when he's flying and after he peppers you up with his black balls, he starts doing a tornado. Okay, you should be able to start positioning yourself wherever you expect the tornado to appear. And if I'm right, it actually creates 4 giant tornadoes, and if you stand dead center among 4 of them, he is in a world of pain. Because what happens is, there was a time he actually did that when he was gonna die. I believe like 1/10 of his HP. He was in the air and he just dropped dead. I killed him like that, you know, by returning. It's hilarious. Okay, so what you do here is continue to do your usual routine of armor breaking, physical damage, physical DPSing, repositioning and healing, and of course provoking and blocking, because it still works here. Okay, the thing you have to note is this: when the Manticore is at 2 bars of HP or less, start to pay attention to his behavior. His behavior being this: when he spreads his legs, I believe he's about to do somewhere soon in this video right here, he will create 4 black syphilis symbols on the ground. Try your best. Yeah, this is where I actually did another successful Stance of Faith against his tornadoes. Yeah, when he spreads like that, right, and when try your best to get out of those black symbols before he roars to activate gigantic gravitational pain. Like yeah, I just got caught in here. Oh, ow. Yep, can't do anything about that. But later on, I actually dodged one. Yeah, continue armor break, DPS like nuts. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, see? He creates 4 around him, so you should have 4 other spaces, areas to actually avoid it, okay? And the thing about this boss is this. What? The thing about this boss is this. I think I've said about it enough. I'm sorry if you guys like think, whoa, he had a mouthful to talk about today. Yes, in this video. I just realized I may have talked too fast actually. Yeah, so we have him here, flying up again, peppering me up with some black balls. Too bad he's not creating any tornado. Yeah, he's not. He's just gonna come down straight. Are you gonna come down straight? No, he creates a tornado, yeah. But the thing is like, where the hell is it? And I'm like, oh crap, I'm not in it. So yeah, too bad. Oh, I do block a couple of them. A couple counters of them. So yeah, this is where he finally dies. Guys, please rate, comment, subscribe. I actually spent a lot of time creating this video, and if you can't tell the amount of content and amount of advice I've been giving you. Yeah, so anyway, once again, please support, please like Momojin here once again. I'm improving. Ciao guys.